Delgaizo able to keep it away from some pressure by Darcy. Now Hughes below the line looking there for Turnbull. Turnbull trying to get it back for Hughes. Couldn't. That pass taken away. And now Oliver Chow will skate it out for the Everblades. Up over the red line. Chow just forcing his way down the wall. Bringing it towards the net. Chow can't finish it off. Was trying to go to his backhand. And now Florida takes it and they score. Blake Winicky just fires it home. A whole lot of chaos out front. And 5 minutes and 17 seconds into the first period, the veteran Winicky is able to get the game's opening goal. It's 1-0 for the Everblades early in the first. Now moved up for Chow. He just gains the red line and will dump it in. Stevenson stops it as it comes behind the net. Passes out right over to Chow. And Stevenson is able to recover and make the save. Stevenson put that one right on the tape of Oliver Chow. But he's able to recover and get himself out of the hole he dug. Still 1-0. Great chance there for Chow to make it 2-zip. Shot from the blue line by Callisti. Rifled wide. Calbla pinches way in to get it. Up to the blue line. Moved across to the left side. Callisti gets it to his forehand. He'll just put it in behind the net for Oliver Chow. Trying to wrap that one for Darcy. Taken away. Up to the blue line. Calbla with it. Plays it down the boards. Winicky goes and picks it up in the far side corner to the top of the circle. Shot, stop, rebound, pops out, sitting there in the middle. And Moberg and Chow, neither of them can get it cleanly and get a chance. Moberg still fighting for it as it goes to the far side boards. But South Carolina is able to get it out to neutral ice. Puck dumped back into the Stingray zone. Picked up by Russell. He'll pass it over for Michael Kim. Evades some pressure there. Heads up, passes to the left side, and South Carolina breaks in over the Florida blue line. Everblades take it away below the goal line. McEwen lost the puck, though. Stingrays keeping it onside. Pass wrapped back to the top of the circles. Misses everybody. Goes to the far side boards, and Moore is onto it first for South Carolina. Penalty is upcoming here, and play is blown dead now. Waiting to see which team this will be against with 12:53 remaining here in the first period. Florida up 1-0 right now on the South Carolina Stingrays. We'll have the answer to who's going into the penalty box when we return. You're listening in on the Fifth Third Bank Florida Everblades Broadcast Network. Florida is able to kill it off. Stingrays still pressuring here, though, at 5-on-5. Shot is blocked. Florida trying to pass it to the back door. Can't. It comes right back to him, and he scores. So Florida was able to kill off the penalty, but South Carolina stays on the attack. And it's Justin Florek, the veteran, who's able to bury it for the Stingrays. We're locked up at 1 with 10:45 to go in the first. Evans whiffed on a backhander there. Steos goes to it in the far side corner, passed up the wall, taken away by Wilkins. He'll put it in behind the net for Evans. Florek comes in to support Evans as he was given some trouble. Now Wilkins towards the net. Shot, stop, rebound. What a save, Cam Johnson. Oh, my goodness. On his stomach. Absolutely stonewalls Johnny Evans there, who thought he had a sure goal for his 5th of the season. Johnson, the save of the game. 7:50 left to go in the first. He keeps it a 1-1 tie, and that'll send us to a break. Beautiful save by Cam Johnson. Keeps the game knotted up at 1. You're listening in on the Fifth Third Bank Florida Everblades Broadcast Network. Up over the blue line. Trying to come in with speed. Josh Wilkins is cut off. Florida takes it, and they'll dump it down here off the glass. Taken away now by Chow. Coming in all alone. Scores! Oliver Chow, a shorthanded goal. Florida has struck in 3 straight games while down a man. And Oliver Chow, his 8th goal of the season, makes it 2-1 for Florida. Florida with a 2-1 lead. South Carolina's getting right back on the attack on the power play here. There's still 1 minute and 6 seconds left for South Carolina to try and tie this game up quickly, and they'll do just that. A shot squeaks through from the blue line, and South Carolina, a very quick response, has tied up the game once again right after Florida shorthanded makes it 2-1. Cormier to Callisti. He'll lob it up the ice, moving up now. Jake Smith drops it off, shot by McEwen, he scores! James McEwen, a beautiful rip blocker side, and the Everblades have the lead once again. McEwen's 4th goal of the season makes it 3-2 for the Blades. And now coming in there, Nolan Neen's getting into Delgaizo's face. They're shoving, and Neen and Delgaizo are going to go. Neen, a vicious shot to the side of the head. They're swinging haymakers at one another. Now Delgaizo's got Neen pinned up, and this fight comes to a quick end. The linesman separating the two of them. A very quick fight between Neen and Delgaizo. Stingrays trying to quickly move themselves back up. Have 90 seconds to find a tying goal. Stretch pass up. Florida slows it down as South Carolina crosses over the blue line on the close side boards now. Battle for it. Stingrays are able to get it behind the net for Delgaizo. Passes it out front. Shot stopped by Johnson. Rebound try stopped as well. And the third try goes wide of the net. Big saves by Cam Johnson. We continue on, 1:10 now remaining in the third. To the goal line. Another try, that one off the post. South Carolina, they're throwing everything they can at Johnson, but he's stopping it, and he got some help from the red pipe there. Florida clears it down. Not going to be an icing. Moore has to go back for it. Under a minute to go now for South Carolina to try and get this game sent to overtime. Into the close side corner. Stingrays get it to the opposite side. Quickly wrap back over to the close side. Moore slows it down along the boards. Passes below the circle into the slot. That's blocked away. Darcy will pick it up for the Everblades. Heads, takes a shot to the empty net, and he scores. 44 seconds left in the third. The Everblades have made it a 2-goal game. Cam Darcy ices this one with his 6th goal of the season, and that should do it for the Florida Everblades here tonight. Stales puts it hard off the boards and gets it out to the neutral zone, and now Florida heading up on an odd man rush. Pendenza takes the shot, and he scores. Joe Pendenza looks off Fool's wall, and he's able to bury it. Pendenza with his 10th goal of the season. 4 minutes and 13 seconds into the second. The Everblades strike first. It's 1-0 Florida. Trying to get a pass up ahead. That's bounced off the glass, and now a 2-on-1 for Florida. Roth for Morrison. Goes back over. Roth shoots. What a save by Tyler Wall. He stretches out the pad and robs Roth. Roth looking there for his 10th goal of the season. Can't get it. Still a 1-0 game. 12:03 left to go in the second period. Florida out front right now. Pass now back for Winicky as he has some open room. Up to the blue line. Stales with it. Just tries to send it back down the wall. Slides in behind the net, and Wilkins is onto it first. Wilkins passes it away for Anderson. Looking up the ice. Anderson, his long lead pass is deflected into the Florida zone. Picked up. Everblades quickly trying to turn it out to the neutral zone. Can't. Into the final minute of play here. Stingrays looking for a late one. Nice save by Johnson. Justin Florek on the opposite side has some space to rip it on net, but Johnson gets across and makes the save. 55 seconds left to go in the second, and Florida's 1-goal lead remains intact. Darcy gets it over for Morrison, and the Everblades establish themselves. Stales with it. Along the right side wall at the hash marks. Goes up to the blue line for LeBlanc. He finds Morrison walking in. Morrison puts it towards the net, and he scores. Might have been tipped by Darcy out front, but Brad Morrison gets it through with the primary helper on that one. Stephen LeBlanc has 100 points in his professional career, and Brad Morrison has his 2nd goal with the Everblades. It's 2-0 for Florida on a power play goal early in the third. Pendenza in the draw against Scarfo. These two have been matched up in the face-off dot all afternoon. Draw is taken by Scarfo this time. Into the blue paint. Chance they score. With 10:16 remaining in the third period, South Carolina finally breaks through Cam Johnson, and it's Kevin O'Neill who buries it. It's a 2-1 hockey game. Set up, and after all of that, we'll continue at 6-on-5. 1 minute and 34 seconds left to go here in the third period. Florida up 2-1, trying to hold on and get the win. South Carolina takes it off the draw. Puck is played around to the close side boards at the hash marks to the blue line. Turnbull back down the wall for Wilkins. On the outside of the circle, goes back up for Turnbull across the blue line. Kim gets it to the hash marks on the left side. Back up for Turnbull. Takes a shot. Stop. Rebound pops out. And O'Neill not in a position to shoot it. Goes across to the back door. That pass goes off the toe of the stick of Wilkins. He can't get it. Flying for the puck. Turnbull lost his stick. Is able to recover it. Shot towards the net. Johnson forces it over the crossbar. Kalbla holding it against the backside boards. Less than a minute to go now here for South Carolina to try and tie this game. Puck goes out to the neutral zone. Recovered there by Evans. Gets over the red line. Risks it in. Didn't get it very deep though. Pendenza off the glass. It's gloved ahead by Chow. Clean room to work for the empty net. Chow scores. 41 seconds left to go in the third period, and that should do it. Oliver Chow buries the empty netter, and the Florida Everblades 2-goal lead is restored. It's 3-1 with 41 seconds left to go.